Hello, this is your man Hi Man. Welcome back to Wrestling Day. I thought I'll show off some of my wrestling cards I got from Mr. Toy Nuts himself. Very good person to subscribe to. So check out his page if you want to, and I hope you subscribe. He has a very good knowledge of everything going on toy wise. Um, so I have a whole bunch of cards that I got in that trade with him. So I thought I would show them off and show it to my to people who subscribe to my page. So it's 22 cards. I was trying to do 20, but I couldn't find 20, so I just made two more. So I guess we will look at the cards and do a little bit of talking about them, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And thank you for everybody who subscribed to me, and let's get along with the show. Have a good day. So the first card I'm going to be showing off is Sting. There he goes right there. This is the Sting before he turned to the Crow type Sting, the the NWO and all that type of stuff. This is the more exciting type Sting. He just recently got into the WWE Hall of Fame. He said he won't be wrestling anymore. He says, I guess, injuries and stuff like that. I think he's the only one of the few wrestlers I could think of who's also in the WWE Hall of Fame and so-called the TNA Hall of Fame, if they're going to call it that. It also has a little bio about his height and his weight and stuff like that. As you can see, he's 6'4". At that time, he was 6'3". I can't say it backwards. 262. Do the Scorpion Deathlock and stuff like that, and Scorpion. And so also a little bit of bio about Sting. That's Sting. Next person I'll be showing off is Lex Luger. Here he goes. Right here, guys. This is Lex Luger. This says Lex Luger is 6'5". Let's see what he do. He has the torture rack. That's one of his moves that he do. He also wound up in the WWF. I was going to say the other one, but I don't want to get in trouble for that. So he also was in there. He also been his type of people. He also been the narcissist. He also played a role like that. He also been like one of them type of great American type of people. So here's a little bio on the back of him about Lex Luger. This one here was in his WCW days. This one I most definitely had to pick out because a lot of guys nowadays call me the Iron Sharp. So I picked out this guy right here, as you can see, the Iron Sheik, and his manager. I think they were probably doing a promo or something like that. That he probably want, I guess, fight Hogan and stuff like that. Doesn't have too much of the bio on the back, as you can see. The WWE cards or the WWF cards that you're going to call them back in the day, it was a little more different. And I just mixed them up, put a random amount of cards together, WCW and the WWE cards. Oh, that's so difficult to say. Another card I'd like to show off is this man right here. This is, I can't think of his name. Oh, Jesse the Body Ventura. I like he was on the back. He also wound up being movies with the Predator movie. He wound up being with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He also came, I think, a governor, stuff like that. He was a very good wrestler, very open-minded, very well open and speaking wise, everything. So there's a background also on him a little bit. That's Jesse Valiant Ventura. Right here we also have Brutus the Barber Beefcake. There it goes right there. Got somebody up there on the ropes. He used to come down the ring mostly with these big head scissors, something like that. I don't think I want nobody giving me a haircut with those big things, especially this hair, everything. So there's a little bio on the back of him also. Next person we'll be showing off is Big John Studd and Andre the Giant. There he goes right there. where Big John Studd is the guy who got Andre the Giant and they're tied up in the ropes. Both of these guys are also in the Hall of Fame. They also have, right now, they do have, I believe it started last year, the Andre the Giant Over the Top Battle Royal. And they need to really make that a little bit more exciting to me. And there's also the back of that card also. I'm going to try to just keep this like in 10-minute range. And if we go over 10 minutes, I'll cut it off. And I'll just show the rest of the cards later. Here's Ric Flair back in the day. He's also in the WCW on his robes. You know, he's also one of the made leaders in the Four Horsemen. He's a 16-time World Heavyweight Champion between the WCW and the WWE. And here's also the back of his bio, aka the Nature Boy. He's not the original Nature Boy, but he's one of them, Nature Boys. And I couldn't also, this is one of the reasons why I went to 22 cards over 20 cards. Couldn't leave this guy out. Roddy Piper. There's not too much you can say about Roddy Piper. It's too bad he never came the heavyweight champion of the world. I think he would have been a very great heavyweight champion of the world. Very also very outspoken type person in the ring, and I presume outside of the ring. Everything. He brought a lot of his Scottish heritage also in the ring. And recently we did have, he's not heavyweight champion now, but we did have also a Scotsman, I can't think of his name right now. It'll come to me as I'm speaking, I know it, but this is also Roddy Piper. The great, Gante, I'm trying to say his name right. He is actually really is one of the most biggest guys, tallest guys that was also in wrestling. He actually was more taller than Andre the Giant. I believe Andre the Giant was like 7'5". This guy's actually was 7'7", but Andre the Giant girth-wise was much bigger. He has recently passed away. Also, but he was actually 7'7", as you can see on the back of his card. He weighed 435 pounds. He had a shoe size of 21 shoe size. Wow, big guy. Another guy we have here is not really that bigly popular wrestler. I don't think he ever made it to the WWE, but we have Dutch. He was he was in the WCW back in the 40s. They switched over being the NWO and the Wolf Pack and all that stuff. And here's a little also bio on him also. As you can see, he was 6'1". He weighed 228. Actually, that's pretty much a normal sized guy right here. Terry, right here, this guy right here named Terry. He was very popular in the WCW. His popularity, I don't think, was really that strong in the WWE. He really wound up getting with the Bobby the Brain family. They called him the Red Rooster. I don't know why. That was a really stupid gimmick for him for the type of wrestler he was. But that's how it was. He was also hold the TV title. I wish sometimes they do bring that belt back. I don't know why. I think it would be cool. But that's a little bit about his bio. The Steiner Brothers. Can't say too much about the Steiner Brothers. Back in the day, they were just a really awesome, great tag team. There you go, right there. They really brought you more like the type of mat wrestling to wrestling as you know today. Right here you have Rick and Scott Steiner, and here's the back of bio on them two guys right there. And we're going to talk about the Fabulous Freebirds. The Fabulous Freebirds, you can't go wrong with the Fabulous Freebirds. Fabulous Freebirds was the type of wrestlers who really brought rock and roll into wrestling. I say there's a lot to the guys, a lot when we do talk about wrestling, mostly when we're off the air. They also recently just got into the WWE. Also this year got in the WWE Hall of Fame. And I know I just went over my 10-minute range, but I'm going to show off maybe 2 more cards, and I will cut off this video, and I will show off the rest of the cards later. Here's a little bit more bio about the fabulous Freebirds and everything. Those guys, well, Michael P.S. Hayes actually still do a lot of training and wrestling at the moment right now. Now, here's the original Doom. Right now you have Ron Simmons and Butch Reed. Butch Reed and Ron Simmons was a tag team in the WCW, and we all, I don't know too much about Butch Reed, what happened to him, but Ron Simmons wound up coming into the WWE. He also wound up getting with JBL. They also wanted to come to tag team. Unfortunately, he did in WCW. Ron Simmons did came to the WCW heavyweight champion. Unfortunately, I think sometimes I don't believe that we should. Ron Simmons' gimmick lately has been, he will say the word damn a lot. He's a very accomplished wrestler. He should be more affording to saying those certain words. It's sad that we sting him in that type of way. He's a very accomplished wrestler, very good wrestler in the ring, you know, and everything. It's too bad I don't believe he ever came to the WWE heavyweight champion. I think he should have came to the WWE heavyweight champion. But here's a little bio on him also. Make that get nice and clear. And I'll show off one more card, and then I'll do one more review after that. Let's pick a real good one here. Here we go. My last card I'm talking about right here, the Junkyard Dog. There's not too much you can say about the Junkyard Dog. He's also in the WWE, Hall of Fame. He had more like a power type, bulldog type move. You can see him do. He used to headbutt you and everything. Me personally, I really do. I don't like how they treat a lot of African American type wrestlers sometimes with their gimmicks. I think their gimmicks could be a little more stronger to me in the ring. They should give them more credibility. I don't think we get a lot of African American type wrestlers, men and women, who's in the ring, what they really need. I know sometimes they say they do, but I think they can give them more recognition for that. So I hope you enjoyed my first half of showing off my wrestling cards. I have a couple more cards to show off, and I will show them off in a few seconds. So I hope you stay tuned and watch these cards coming up. And I hope you subscribe, and next Saturday we'll show off some more cards. And you might see a couple of these cards also on Instagram. Talk to y'all later. Just give me a few more minutes.